Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Come on in and invite a female entrepreneur. Come on in, come on in. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. All right, I'm about to get started. I'm trying to share it out. Invite some female entrepreneurs. All right. Let's get started. Mute my phone. Turn this music off. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our business strategy session for this week. Boss Up Monday, huh? I thought that's what I said I was going to call this. Boss Up Monday, our little series of business meetings today. Don't boss up in business, some form or fashion. All right. So first off, I want to know if you are on here from last week when we talked about cultivating business relation. No, what I said, it was either cultivating business relationships or collaborating with a business. I gave out a charge that day for you to connect with a business owner. How many of you have done that? I want to see that in the comments if you are here and you have connected with another business owner since our last session. If any of you ladies have done that, let me know. Let me know what you did and how it came out. Let me know. So anyway, while we wait on that, I'll go over our affirmation from this morning, which of course comes from our book, Powerful Affirmations for Fempreneurs, the success tool for Kingdom Business Women, #1 bestseller. All right. And this one comes from Dion Smith's chapter called I Am Whole. And the affirmation goes as such: my positivity changes atmospheres, breaks generational curses, and calls blessings to flow to me. My positivity changes atmospheres, breaks generational curses and calls blessings to flow to me. Y'all, that is so good. And then our scripture came from Psalms 27:13 and 14. I had fainted unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. So those were our affirmation and alignment scripture for today. Feel free to go back and listen to the replay on Clubhouse. I will post the link later on, but it's there in the Fempreneur Club. So today we are talking about customer service for entrepreneurs, y'all. So listen, we think that, well, I don't know if we think this or not, but we should be thinking that our customer service has to be well above the customer service level of, bigger businesses, because we have more to lose, right? And so I wanted to talk about this, as I have been talking about us building relationships and, working on collaborations and things like that. We also need to nurture our customer and client relationships. Okay. And so I'll just give you a few statistics that I researched. And American Express says that 86% of customers will pay more for a better customer experience. So just think about that, and think about your prices, and think about your customer service. All right. 86% of customers will pay more for a better customer experience. All right. And then just put it in this perspective, something that we all can relate to and have probably experienced. Chick-fil-A versus anybody else versus any other fast food restaurant, right? And really, their prices aren't really that much higher. They probably have gone up a little bit more lately, but everybody's high right now. So, but think about it in that perspective. And then another statistic: one happy client generates 9 positive referrals. 9. Y'all, one unhappy client can generate 16 negative referrals. So do the math, okay? So I just wanted to throw that out there, because we need to really understand the importance of building a strong relationship and making a positive impression on our customers and our clients. And I'm saying customers and clients because some businesses are product based, some businesses are service based. And so if you're service based, they're your clients. If you're product based, they're your customers. So some tips I have in helping improve your customer service. All right, first you want to listen to your customer. You want to listen to your customer and provide a personalized experience. You make it about them and not about you. All right. So when you listen, you can hear what they need, right? And then determine in your service offering or product offering how you can fulfill that need. If you don't listen, then you don't know what the customer wants. You just don't just talk about what you offer and what you bring to the table. See what they need, okay? Listen, be very attentive. Then you want to, of course, operate in integrity. Keep your promises and do what you said you will do. Do not go back on your word for your clients. All right? Don't do it. You also need to deliver products and services that are up to your own standards or above, right? So if it's something that you wouldn't accept, why would you offer this to someone else or sell this to someone else or treat someone else like this? We have to put that into consideration, right? How do I want to be treated? And you treat people that way. How do I want my product, to affect someone? And you deliver in that manner. Also, when problems arise in your business with a customer, you address the problems head on and you make it right with your client. Because you heard what I said at the beginning, one unhappy client will generate 16 negative referrals. So you don't want that. All right. You do not want that. Now, not saying, you know, I'm going to just leave it at that. You don't want that. Make it right and get those clients satisfied. All right. Then something else to help build customer service. Throw in a bonus. Throw in a bonus to make them feel special. Now, not saying you have to give everything away. This can be something that's built in your price already and you market it as a bonus or a freebie. So for instance, if you have, I'll just use something very simple that I know that a lot of you ladies do have that get on here. Say you have a book, all right? And so if you have a book and a journal, let's do it like that. If you have a book and a journal and you are looking for a way to build a bonus for your customers, you can utilize the journal as the bonus. However, you build it in the price so that you're not losing money by offering it as a bonus. So if the book is $15 and the journal is $10, you just sell the book for $25 and they get the journal free. Okay. So that is a marketing strategy, y'all. Marketing strategy for throwing in your bonus or getting some exposure to your product. Throw in a bonus. Throw in a bonus. People love to feel like they're getting a great deal, and then you giving them something extra. You might throw in a bookmark or something. That's something you already probably was giving away, or a nice pen. Those are the things that people remember excuse me, when they order from you or when they do business with you. They're like, oh yeah. Or even when they pull that pen out to write something down. Oh yeah, I got this from the lady who I bought the book from, right? So that makes them feel good and it brings you up more in their daily life, and they can remember to refer you, because sometimes it's not even about customer service when it comes to our referrals. It's we don't push the issue with referrals with our clients, and we should do referral bonuses. We should do some different things to help generate those leads, because those are the best types of leads, because you have someone firsthand talking about your business, right? So you need that, and that's why you nurture that. That's why you do small things to make them feel special. Then you want to use systems that optimize the customer experience and makes tracking easy. All right. So that is referring to your customer. A lot of us use lead generators and different methods to gain people into our tribes and into our following, using their emails and different things like that, or their phone numbers. And so that along with some other systems, can help make your customers experience a lot better, because in automation everybody kind of goes through the same process, right? So if you have a CRM, or some type of method of tracking your leads, you are able to send all of them through the same process, which is okay, first you get them in. Then, of course, once you get them in, you send a welcome email of some sort, or you put them on your list, welcome to the tribe, whatever. And then when you have different promotions, you send those out, right? So if someone responds to your promotion or purchases something, they're moved on to the next level of the customer journey, right? So that means they will be pushed over to a different list. And so when you do that, you are getting your customer without having to do all this by hand. You are improving your customer experience. And then if they need you, make yourself available. All right. Make yourself available because they are your clients. And so I suggest not saying every time somebody rings your phone or sends you a text or a message that you have to be like on it like that. No, you create the system that works for your business. So you may say, all right, I do calls on Wednesdays at 10 a.m., right? So if there's something that you don't have on your website that can help that client, or if you have an assistant and they've reached out to them to try to assist them for you, and that has not been good, then you route them to you where they make their appointment to talk to you at 10 a.m. on a Wednesday, right? So it's all about having systems in place. It's not so much of just being rude to people, or not having your stuff together is what is one of the main reasons that we lose those clients and lose their attention, because we have no way to keep them engaged. We have no way to even know who's our client, who's not our client. You got their email 2 years ago and they haven't opened not one email. So that means you need to replace them, right? So that it allows you also to see what to do within your business when you collect data and utilize a system. Okay. And so then you want, if now in business, we already know that we don't want any disgruntled clients, but sometimes we do incur a disgruntled client. And when we do that, you want to respond appropriately, right? You don't want to match energies. No, we do not. Do not want to match energies in our business, right? In anything, really. You don't let nobody bring you down to their level. But what you want to do is, once again, listen to what their issue is and try to resolve it. And then another thing you want to do is, before, if there's something in your business that you see can present a problem in the future, that's why planning is important. Because if there is something that you foresee that can bring about a problem in your business, you should already have a solution to that, so that when it comes up, people aren't worrying you. It's not making you a big old, issue in your life, taking up a lot of your time. You just fix it and you move forward, right? Or you fix it when you see that it may bring a problem. You tweak it. You do what you need to do, because that's the beauty of being a business owner. You make your rules, but you have to follow them as well. All right. So respond appropriately. Don't, you heard what I said earlier. One negative referral, well, one disgruntled client turns into what? 16 negative referrals. So you don't want to be around here getting all these negative thoughts and talks on your business over something minute that you can fix. All right. And then I don't know how far some of you are in your business as far as having employees, but I did want to address this. You want to hire employees that reflect your company ethics and values. You want to train them how you want your business ran. I find a lot of times when people hire someone, it could be like their little cousin or somebody they're trying to help, or a college student they're trying to help with a job and help themselves, right? So you need to train these people because they are not trained. They are just people off the street, if you want to just put it bluntly. So you have to adapt them to your environment, right? And so with that being said, you need policies and procedures to do that. And a policy and a procedure is nothing more than what you do day to day in your business. And as you build your business, you should be writing them out. And pretty much that is your policies and procedures manual, right? And so I also mentioned that you can record these policies and procedures. If it's something that you do a certain type of way, record it. We're in the technology age. You can make a link on YouTube, and when you hire a new employee, send them that. And this is how you do this. Okay. So that way, when your business is being handled by these outside people, you know for a fact that they know what they're supposed to be doing. And if it's not done properly, then you have your way of handling that employee, right? And so that is very important, is to train your employees. All right. And then you want to treat your staff well, and you want to pay your staff well, because it is a proven fact that when people aren't paid well, they will commit fraud, they will steal, they will not produce how they would normally produce, or they will slack. And so you do not want that. Pay your people what you can afford to pay them. Make sure that you don't overload them with things that are not in their job description. So when you hire employees, you want to be professional all the way around the board. Don't just throw nobody in your business and expect them to be able to perform how you perform, unless you built them to perform how you perform. So that's what I have for staff. And then use surveys, systems, and use surveys and systems to measure your customer service experience. So, of course, at the end of the process that you're going through with them, whether it's to buy your product or your service, how did it go? What can I do better? Give me a review. Send out surveys, request reviews from these people. It's best if you can get them on video nowadays doing their review, but that's just a review. Don't forget about surveys, customer satisfaction surveys, so that you can also know how well you did on a customer service level, because reviews are most times on the product or the service, specifically. But for their entire customer service experience, you want to do a survey. All right. And like I said, you can ask questions like, how was our customer service experience? What can we do to improve it? You know, did you experience any negativity, or however you want to word it, or whatever things you need to ask them to be able to keep your business at a high level of customer service. And so that is all I have for today on customer service. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. If you don't, please, I mean, if you come back and watch the replay and you have a question, also put replay in the chat. And if you have a question, I will come back and answer your questions for you. Also, if you have not registered for Women's Empowerment Week, which is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience for women in business and women, just women, right? Because we have so many activities planned and so many events that are hosted by Sisters of Empowerment and other woman owned businesses. So make sure that you have logged into www.siststarsofempowerment.org and registered for some of these events. The events are also listed on Eventbrite. You can just search Women's Empowerment Week and it'll come up and you can register. So a lot of the events are free. A couple of them are paid, but they are all wonderful, wonderful events hosted by wonderful women and their businesses. So get on board with that. We also have some events for girls, so you want to look out for that as well. Thank y'all so much for joining me today, and I will be back next Monday at 9 a.m. Y'all have a blessed week.